This Galactus deck is cruel. It's vile. It's evil. I feel awful for having played it at all. And that said, I'm going to share it with the world at large. Now, all of you can go forth as my Galactus disciples and rain terror down on the ladder with this, the surprise Galactus. Now, the good news is, once people know what's going on, this isn't going to work. So really, none of you should play this, because anybody who's seen the video is not going to be surprised by the surprise Galactus. They're going to be ready for it. So I actually feel kind of okay. I've washed my hands a little bit of this cruelty, but the goal with this deck is to play a deck that looks nothing like a Galactus deck. For instance, Elsa Bloodstone makes no sense in a Galactus deck. Like, why would this be in there? Dazzler and Ant-Man, all these cards that like benefit from filling up locations, all these tempo cards, the Angelas, the Jeffs, the Nightcrawlers, these make no sense in a Galactus deck. But what you can do is use Hope Summers, kind of just slide her in there real slyly. Doesn't look all that out of place with like Elsa and Angela and these location filling cards, right? Use that on turn 4 with whatever card you want, right, to ramp up so that you have 6 energy on turn 5. Slam that turn 5 Galactus. I'm surprised just how often there was a great spot for that, where the opponent just didn't have much power or hadn't committed anything just yet. The Galactus connects, and then you've got the guaranteed easy Goliath to close out the game. And that is evil. It's just disastrously evil, because the opponent thinks you're having an honest game of Marvel Snap, and then you change the rules completely with Galactus into Goliath. And listen, I did not think this was going to work. And sometimes it doesn't, right? Sometimes you just don't draw the Galactus or don't draw the Hope or whatever. But the good news is you've got a pretty functional backup deck. Elsa Bloodstone's really good now. Her change, I think, made this card really solid. And contesting 2 strong locations with this deck, completely viable. Because of your movement cards, because of your Kitty Pryde, you can actually just juice up a bunch of stats off Elsa and Angela. Dazzler gets big, Ant-Man gets big, and you can really make a competitive push without the Galactus game plan. And then sometimes you got that Galactus game plan too to pull off some big surprise wins. So overall, I actually went 8 and 6 with this deck. That's a 57% win rate. I was at 0 net cubes, so thank God I didn't profit off of this experience. So it worked better than I dreamed. Not a great deck by any means, and again, it's gonna be bad now that people kind of know what's up. That said, it still makes for a very enjoyable viewing experience. I think you'll like this video a lot. Okay, we got a Deadpool. Opponent might have gotten an Goliath, which is scary. That means 2 things. They know we have one and they have one, both of which are the worst. Hulkbuster gone, Jeff gone. Okay, well, Hulkbuster was a good turn 2 line for them, at least. Something got turned off there.
Hello.
Can live with that. Hope for me does give us Galactus plays. Now, Galactus, kind of scary. You know, this deck can do things. This deck can tend to leave a spot open too, though, because they sometimes focus like on a destroy location and don't really do much after that. So that could be helpful. Just go Elsa Kitty next turn. We want to have priority if we can. Well, we need Galactus too, of course, so we're still kind of playing this game like Galactus doesn't exist quite yet, but we need to find Galactus for this to feel really good, I think. Could have gone Forge instead of Elsa here to better support the Galactus, but I'm kind of thinking if Galactus is going to connect, he's just going to connect. Carnage is 4, so that would help Galactus connect, yeah. Be fine. Well, it might try to use Warrior Falls, though, with like a Venom, which would hurt. Galactus. I guess Galactus mid is also pretty chill too. If they go with like a big Venom, right? Well, this is just a tough call. I don't have any idea which of these is better. Do I like if this Galactus fails? Awesome, right? Kitty connects, we're still doing our thing. If this Galactus connects, doesn't matter if Kitty's dead or not, because Goliath wins. Because they have priority. So if Galactus connects, we know it's going to have priority next turn. So this is really just a call between right and left. The thing about right is it's a little wacky, because I think they might just try to make a big Venom there to discourage me from playing anything. in which case they might leave mid open, but it's hard to say. In either case, looks like we called our shot here. No Wolverine either. It's really nice. So yeah, we're just gonna be good to go, man. Surprise Galactus. I know they were not expecting this. This is you just know this was not on the cards. Perfect. They even moved the Jeff over, and I don't really know why exactly. Not that it mattered, but kind of intriguing. Yeah, cool. Easy win. This is actually so evil, dude. This is max evilness. They're thinking about it. It's like, I got a null, man. This null's pretty big. Surely they're not running a Goliath in there. Surely they're not running a Goliath in their Tempo Angela deck with Elsa. There's no way. They have a Kitty Pryde. You don't run a Goliath and Kitty Pryde together, although you kind of can with Hope. Anyway, they're thinking about it. Maybe they just threw their phone in the garbage. Nope. Dude, I feel so... Dude, this is so evil. Oh my god, it's bad. Defeated by RNG. Dude, defeated by RNG. Your name enrages me is their title. Well, it's the name of Regis is gonna be enraging you forever. It's gonna haunt you. This became my nemesis. Okay, Nexus Galactus is actually pretty cool, because if we get an early lead in Nexus, we can use that to guarantee that the Galactus connects. It also could be one of those things too, where sometimes depending on the opponent's deck, they might just ignore a location completely, and then Galactus gets to farm that way too, right? Jotunheim could be a spot they ignore, for instance. Yeah, Hope is fantastic for us to see, because now we get the turn 5 Galactus. If we find a Goliath, forget it. If we don't find a Goliath, this may not be worth the trouble. If we do find a Goliath, Lemuria is actually okay. That's fine. We're happy to get this going next turn. No problem. So we need that Goliath though, because Galactus without an Goliath and this deck, we don't really have a follow-up, right? I mean, Martyr's solid, you know, there's some options, but it's not exactly guaranteed. We also need to make sure we're in a good spot on Nexus. That's why I'm stacking power there. Dazzler is 4, so she would currently be the best play. Ant-Man would be a little better off the top. I'd rather just see an Goliath though and say be done with it, you know. Doctor Strange. Whoa, okay. The heck is this deck, dude? We can actually make this a little bit bigger by doing this, right? Not that I necessarily need the energy, but it's just a slight bump to the power output. We still have Galactus mid on 5, and then we just need to draw Goliath. We got 2 turns, basically. Assuming we're ahead here. I think we will be, though. This is a lot of power when they're empty. Yeah, Kazar alone is definitely not enough. Okay. Kitty Pryde. Yeah, we don't love the Kitty Pryde. We can't play Jeff, remember. That doesn't actually work. Okay, so I know for a fact they're not expecting this, but the real question is, can we win afterwards? Oh my god, they've snapped. Okay. This is gonna be a surprise. Is it a good surprise? I don't know. Maybe for them it is still. Oh my god, wait, what? Why did they... No. Why did they play a card mid? Professor X? They played 2 cards, so it can't be that big, right? Medusa. Dang it, that's big. I need Goliath, bro. 1 of 4. Oh, I don't have... I got the 50-50 flip on the priority. Oh my god. Oh, we won the flip on the priority. Oh, that's a big hit. Oh my god, what apps? Dude, this deck is the... Wait. Oh yeah, okay, we still... I'm almost screwed me. Dude, this deck is actually the most evil deck I've ever played. I think I've used that title a few times in a short or something. This is legit the top prize, though. Good lord. Copy of a card in our opponent's hand. Super giant. Oh, that seems like something that would just cause us problems. because we want our turn 5 play to reveal, because it's typically, hopefully anyway, Galactus, although, you know, reality says a different thing. My hair tonight, by the way, I don't know what happened. I think what I did is I made the mistake, I put some beard oil in, right? And then I think I was playing with my hair too much, and my hair has gotten like oily instead of like, you know, cool. So it's like, it's got this like stringiness that happens when it's oily. It probably looks like darker and oilier, and it's like, I hate it. It's like stringier and like flatter, and it's just driving me crazy. So if you see me playing with my hair, you'll certainly know why. So currently no ramp for Galactus anyway, right? So this might just be, you know, a well, no, Kitty can catch this next turn. It doesn't matter. We're not playing. Well, we got Super Giant to potentially worry about for next turn's round of buffs, right? But oh, magic. Oh man, I didn't get the benefit. Now suddenly Galactus Alliance looking really interesting again. Are they ever gonna skip mid for a while? I don't know. The Super Giant come down here, and like, what's their combo too, right? Maybe their combo just doesn't happen mid, you know, maybe they start building a combo lane left or something, and I'm like chill to Galactus mid. I thought about putting Wolverine in this deck, right? Because like it obviously gives you an enormous potential advantage. This just reads Hela. They must have Hela in hand. Now we have priority though, so if they don't play Hela mid, Hela's just dead. They play Hela mid, we might be in trouble. Oh crap. Nah, they're gonna have a full board of giant stuff that I can't kill. Could put a Shang-Chi in here for these scenarios, but maybe it's not Hela yet. Maybe they're waiting to play Hela final turn. This is just like Super Giant. It's just hope. Let's go. Let's go. What just happened? Yes, that's the reaction we want. What just happened? Okay, hope into Galactus is good. We can use Martyr as a priority gaining card as well. I mean, sometimes she's okay after Galactus, but certainly we kind of need Eliath to make the Galactus plan an actually relevant plan. Cool thing is, Late Chiguia is often a spot people don't play, so we might be pretty easily able to grab a free Galactus location. The challenge, of course, is that if we don't hit Eliath, we just 100% lose the game. It's not even up for debate. So Forge is cool. Forge gives me an even bigger Galactus. I think, again, we'll do it in Late Chiguia. That's totally fine. Killmonger, I think it should still be fine. I mean, we're not expecting Late Chiguia to get played too. There is some risk. Do I care about, like, this is a priority play, only the Ant-Man here, right? Oh, hold up, that's the wrong order though. I'm sort of trusting Eliath to win, because if I don't get Eliath, it doesn't really matter, right? Like, I can't win with like Ant-Man, Kitty, Pryde, or whatever, because obviously they're gonna have like monster, you know, a null or something that comes down that just completely shreds me. Oh, Wolverine too is pretty good. So we do have priority. The priority play here actually worked. So that means that Wolverine's on board, unfortunately. Actually, might have been better without priority here, assuming they don't play to this. I just need Eliath. I don't know. It's 1 out of 4. I don't have it right now, so we get Eliath, I think we win, because Wolverine's only going to be 4. The surprise Galactus, by the way, is working a lot. It's the can you follow it up is the real challenge sometimes, I think. But you know, for now it's working. The bad news is, you know, their Deadpool's active. Thankfully Wolverine was right, so he does only ever go to 4, not 6. Although the Forge buff helped anyway. Yeah, no Eliath, but they don't know that, right? We're just gonna snap, and they're gonna retreat. If they call our bluff here, congratulations, you've earned it, sir. They look like they're gonna call the bluff, right? You have to think Galactus decks have Goliath, but this is clearly not beating a null. Like, or even Deadpool 16. Dude, they don't respect the Goliath threat. All right, Goliath in hand. Nightcrawler, Jeff, Elsa. Yeah, I mean, Elsa's... I mean, that's actually okay. We can, you know, stack up one lane here, start farming Elsa. Oh, weird world. So we need to watch out for our own Galactus. Opponent's a high Evo deck, so we're just like heavily favored, I think, because my cards suck. They gotta deal with Martyr and Dazzler and Galactus, and I just get the thing, you know? It's pretty nice. Do we just like... Oh, bro, Kunlun. I was gonna say, do we like move everything left and play a thing and just call it a day? But Kunlun with these move cards is nuts. It's weird. I want to play thing on 4, but the opponent currently doesn't have anything to debuff. I mean, it might still just be right to play the on-curve big thing and then move one card out at a time and try to kind of contest these two. We got something that was a slightly better fit. Abomination next turn is also just really cool. Oh wait, hold up, this doesn't work. What am I doing? I gotta get this order right. I think I have to wait a turn, right? I'm not 100% sure. They changed some of the Elsa functionality, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't be bothered to learn the details. It's just not important enough to learn the details. So do we maybe hedge a little bit against a Galactus? Like we know it's a possibility. This is a slightly better line against Galactus, and then we can maybe just Goliath too, because we think our lead mid is like sufficiently large. We're gonna have 5-7 here, so Galactus is safe. Like, are they gonna try to surprise me with my own Galactus, bro? I know they're not. There's no way, bro. I never would have expected that. Surely 17 is fine, but I'm a little worried about a big Hulk or something. I don't think they floated enough energy for a big Hulk, so maybe a blob. We know there's no Infinite. It would have to be one of their opening hand cards, of which they do have quite a few, so I mean, it's not impossible. But right seems like where they want to contest, because they have such a good head start, and the Nightcrawler is scary enough for them that mid seems like, oh no, mid. So I think Goliath right is just the safe call here. It's evil, it's gross, it's despicable. I'm a bad person. they did fist bump though. I mean, all right. I love that they tried to use the surprise, dude. That is good stuff. They tried to surprise me with my own Galactus. Listen, that is the sort of thing I would forget to cover though. It's like, okay. Yeah, Martyr early is great. Priority into a Galactus, of course, can be a big deal. Ant-Man's dead. Martyr survives always. Nice. Not literally. Oh. That alone is enough to force the retreat, eh? That frustrated by the Ant-Man into Martyr. Jeez. Okay, we'll take it. Daily Bugle, but thankfully not... All right, we got a Daily Bugle, but thankfully it was not a Galactus, which happened earlier. Literally last game, in fact. As always, repeat locations. Is that my Ant-Man? Indeed. Okay. Late Chui is a good spot for Galactus if we find him, yeah. So we know there's Shang-Chi in their deck, but it's not really a threat to us. We don't have any Shang-Chi targets. I mean, I guess we can make Kitty big enough sometimes with, like, Elsas and stuff, but not really. So, oh man, Lechuguilla already got big, so I actually kind of need to forge a Galactus now if I want to make that happen. We do have the hope though, so if we draw the... Oh wow, Ebony Maw in deep space is sick. What a hit, dude. This guy's actually a god. See, this is a problem because... I need to play the Forge this turn and put it mid if I want I mean, this is probably just not a Galactus game though, realistically, right? I guess we just tank late Chiguya. We're actually not too bad at it. Maybe I do Elsa into Nightcrawler in that case then. Just to benefit from Elsa sooner, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think Galactus as a game plan is gone. We might still have Eliath as a game plan or a late game bump, but otherwise I think we're back to basics here. Of course. So Jessica's one off Shang-Chi. They got some Avengers. Is that just coincidence? I don't know. Weirdly enough, I should play a rock because I care about Dazzler's buff, right? This Jeff is like crazy big. Can I get an Eliath that does anything? Like move Jeff right and then like Eliath mid or something or wherever. They're kind of all in left. I mean, I guess Nightcrawler can move still, right? So they have some flexibility left. Rock. Wow. That's a I don't know. They might play a big card here. We're just losing mid 100% though. It's like I'm probably losing right as well. Don't really have a lot of choice though. It's kind of the best we can do. Maybe their hand is mostly rocks and we pull something off here. I don't know. Only 12 rights, pretty minimal. They got 9 with just Nightcrawler. Maybe there's, you know, maybe there's a disincentive for them to play there though because of deep space. I'm not sure. Like, you know, they can't play an on reveal or something because it's like, oh no. Card text sort of thing, and we do okay. Like Nightcrawler moves mid, they play a Doctor Doom or something. Does that win us the game at all? How big is this? Too small. Oh, too small. We're chill. Okay. Nice, dude. This'll work just fine, man. Elsa did work this game, by the way. Like, what a good backup game, man. Not bad at all. Very functional front end of the deck here, which is great. How much did Elsa net, man? Shang-Chi got +2. These both got +2, so +6, +8 on the Elsa. Like, this was pretty inconsequential, but still. 11 power at 3-drop. Okay, not the bad. Not a. Oh, okay. They might. The Eliath won't tip them off though. Eliath actually won't tell them anything. They'll be like, "Oh, Eliath, whatever. That's not a big. That's not a big whoop, right?" We might want to save the Ant-Man for post Hope. Although we are kind of looking for turn 4 hopes, so pretty much anything can be played on turn 4. The only other reason to save Ant-Man would be to buff Angela. We don't care about that. Now Thanos decks, unfortunately, are often kind of spread their power across the field, right? Yeah, I would say like, oh, don't play mid because right may not work for Galactus, but we know the opponent's going to stack up Raft anyway, so Galactus is unlikely to work in Raft regardless. I mean, theoretically, it could be 4 small guys, but usually it's like turn 4, they're playing something big still to fill it out. So in other words, I think it'd be risky. We'll just have to hope that the next one solves the problem. So Elsa Nightcrawler is pretty good for Raft. I think we'll definitely be able to match the opponent here. The problem is that does not still give me any Galactus lines. Well, I mean, if we draw Galactus, it will, but we gotta find him. This is just as good or better than Nightcrawler, right? I mean, the one upside to Nightcrawler is that you can keep his power in play for priority if you move him left, which is kind of nice for Eliath potentially. Yeah, I think I like that a little better than Kitty here because I can just play Mockingbird on 5 if we don't hit a Galactus. Oh, probably wouldn't mind that one. Wonder if oh, they didn't even get a Raft done. Wow, is this like Cold Obsidian or something? What is this? Another Hope? This was mine, I didn't even realize. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we just gotta play this game for priority, right? And then we just Eliath through it. We're gonna have 7, so we can play Thanos, Eliath, and Kitty Pryde next turn. Seems pretty nuts. No, it's good to know the opponent didn't get our Eliath. That's pretty nice. Mobius. Oh no, Thanos is down, but we do have the priority we talked about. So, this should be fine, right? Goliath here keeps us ahead. This pulls us ahead here. They can't add power here other than through a third party like a Blue Marvel or something, which is possible, but I think this just works. The playing for priority plan is actually going to end up helping us a ton, yeah. This would be a pretty shaky game otherwise. That Mobius, man, I'm kind of wishing I'd played the Thanos early. It's nice to have the surprise value, of course. We could have like shored up left even further, you know. Alas, they Mobiused us. Kind of, is that wrong to hold the Thanos? You know, it feels bad in hindsight, but hindsight, as they say, is 2020, perhaps even 2024. So I don't know. Tough call. Mobius is common enough that you have to think about it, but at the same time, the surprise factor is really, really powerful too. I will say Thanos is a little bit less valuable as a surprise factor, but also does kind of play around Shang-Chi a little bit, so something about that too. Oh man, uh-oh. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay. Really surprised the Blob felt that confident to them. Like, I just need 2 plays, and I'm a tempo deck. Like, it's interesting. I thought the Goliath would surprise them, and they would play like 2 small cards, you know. And I guess you can't really play a small card left is the problem, though. Maybe they just didn't really. Maybe it's just a Hail Mary to beat like a single play. Maybe they thought I had only a 6-drop. Okay, yeah. Let's rip through Hala. Yeah, I don't mind, dude. Martyr gets you so ahead there. It's just like a great head start. Oh, blew my curve though. Savage Land. Well, that's not a Galactus spot. Please, okay, give me something to do. I can live with this, right? We'll do Elsa, and then hopefully get one of our movers, like a Jeff or a Nightcrawler or something, Kitty Pryde, whatever. Whoops. Opponent is snapped, feeling good about the Raptors. They like 1-drops. They like, maybe they have Mockingbird, probably, just a big discount there, right? Bro. The turn 5 Galactus on Vault. It never works for this kind of deck though, right? This kind of deck is just too good at this, aren't they? I can also play Forge though, so it is going up to 7. Can it beat a Mockingbird? The problem is with Vault, right? It's like the opponent wants to play there. That's the issue, is they love playing there because, you know, they want to contest the Vault, obviously. The Galactus plan's just not it, right? How do I win though without it is the thing. I could maybe play a Goliath in Vault and move out a Nightcrawler if I draw a Goliath. Like, that's kind of cool. You just have to imagine they want to play cards here, right? That's your big challenge, bro. 6 is still actually beatable is what's crazy. Did I lose Goliath or not? Because Goliath does still make Vault winnable, I think, right? Well, we only gonna have 6 though with Nightcrawler, so no, not quite. Bro, I don't know what to do. Oh, I have priority, so this is a tie, right? Are we confident we can win elsewhere? Martyr might move out though. Then I only have Angela Forge stuff, which you think Mockingbird's very good at. I could get a Jeff too to give me an edge there. Then I only need to win 1 spot. I just don't trust the Galactus, whatever the case, right? We just don't. Please be the Mockingbird that we killed and not... Ah, shoot. See, I think that's just too big. I think that's the problem. It's just too big. Because now Martyr's gonna move, right? And I just don't think we're big enough. Mid. I think we lose. Did I just play these in the wrong order, bro? Undo intern, please, God. I did. I literally played them in the wrong order. I guess Angela's just always bigger though, huh? Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred a Dazzler, right? But or a Jeff. I don't see how we're gonna be big enough. Most decks just have bigger cards than this, right? Especially Martyr moving. Martyr's like -9 power left. It's crazy. Oh, bro, the Dazzler is... Bro, no! The X-Men buff, dude! No! 7 and 5, no! The X-Men buff. Well, who are the other X-Men, bro? I guess Iceman and Psylocke got played. Oh my god, dude. Okay, yeah, let's play Martyr early for actually it's kind of a risky spot for Galactus to go because it might accidentally revive my stuff and make Goliath impossible to play. So I think we should go elsewhere. Whoa, early Galactus. Do me a thing. Oh my god. It's like too early though, right? We don't want it yet. It's too early. It doesn't help me yet. It's just too early. We can't yet. It needs to be a surprise. I can't, because you know I only have a Goliath. I'm not good at contesting it otherwise. And they have 4 turns to build cool plays. And I wouldn't be able to do anything, so we just can't yet. We're just gonna confuse them in the meantime. So that's good. That's not in our Galactus location, which is mid. Oh no, the opponent sees the Galactus. No. They just got Galactus is the only card in hand, so we know for a fact that they know it's Galactus. Oh man. So they're gonna start building mid. Ah, dang it, dude. That's sad, isn't it? I don't know how to win now because like we definitely can't beat Dracula, so maybe I need to go mid. Try to get like Martyr sort of wasted, I guess, but maybe we can just get big enough with Angela and then play a Kitty Pryde. Goliath could also be a cool way to do that too. Helicarrier gone. Okay. Collector's getting jacked. Maybe we just get big enough here and try to win with the Goliath or something. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I mean, we definitely don't need Galactus anymore. We know that's cooked. That goose hath been cooked. Yeah, they're getting really big mid. So we assume an APOC is in there. Oh, they had their own Goliath. Leech. Oh, I guess maybe half those were from Helicarrier though, weren't they? I mean, this kitty is freaking big, but are we gonna be big enough to flip mid, right? Because we're only gonna get +9. That's literally only 18. Or I guess it's +10 technically. I mean, they have what, 1 card in hand? They have to save that for Dracula though, right? Like if they don't save it for Dracula, I just win here or win here, right? It's literally 1 card in hand. So if they play it here, they lose here and here. If they play it here, if they don't play it, we win here because we've got 17, 20 to 18. I mean, I guess it's like if it's like a Doctor Doom or something off the top, but this should be totally fine. Yeah, there's just no way to lose. I don't understand this MODOK. Maybe just for bodies? I'm not sure. Dude, the Galactus though got called out early. Daily Bugle, turns out, is absolutely our nemesis.